Recording stopped.
I'll take the Zoom upstairs.
We will be back shortly with Aaron Long and Sergi Palencia. All right, welcome everyone. We have LAFC captain and defender Aaron Long and LAFC defender Sergi Palencia. We'll start on site with questions.
Recording in progress.
Sergi?
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Barcelona, what happened?
Yeah, you asked me. You didn't see? You saw the game?
Yeah, I did.
Is that the rush? No.
Oh yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know. It was a crazy game, crazy 2 legs, and for a fan of football, amazing. For me as a Barca fan, so painful. But it's the way that they play. They always play so aggressive. I was saying to the TV, please put another defender. Let's go in the box, low block, and let's try to finish the game, lose time. But they don't do that. And sometimes most of the time went well, and this time went the last second they lost it. So it happens. It's the high competition, the biggest games, and yeah, sometimes will happen in your favor, sometimes not. It is what it is, but it hurts for sure.
Did you cry?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cry. I didn't. If you were the coach, you put a defender in, right?
Of course. Minute 87, no Lewandowski, Christensen. Come on.
So, Sergi, your season, I was looking at your stats. You are, I think you're first on the team in touches and possessions played. You're first. You were a bunch of statistical stuff that you're doing very well. How do you feel about your contributions? Is there something different than from past seasons, but or how much you feel part of everything in attack, everything in the league?
I think this is also because I'm having the luck to play a lot of minutes, and the volume I imagine is bigger than others. But also I think this year, for example, we are doing more building with three or with I'm more flat in the when we are building, so I have more touches. Also, the team, I think he's improved in this aspect of the game. We are having more possession, we're having more touches, everyone, more patience, know a lot of transitions like last year. Last year we were playing most of the games with back five and was more defending and transitions, and this year we changed a little bit. It has to be about the style change, and yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like I understand the idea of the coaches and what the team needs, and is what I'm doing.
How are you feeling? I mean, it feels like you're exerting so much more. I mean, as much as your levels were.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
responsibility.
I feel good. And like Sergi said, I think we've changed things tactically a little bit this year. We're playing a little bit different, keeping the ball a little bit more in possession, limiting some of our transition moments, and when we do get those transitions, trying to capitalize on them a little bit more. But yeah, all in all, I think we feel good as a team. I feel like we know which games we've played really well in, which games we want back, and which games we feel like we dropped some points. So I think the group is confident and in a good way.
Steve was pointing out about Houston. It's a certain style, but the Nathan Ordaz goal, there was, I think, 19 touches. Many of those came from defenders and setting that up. Just take us through those moments where you guys are waiting for the opportunity and seeing those opportunities when they come up.
Yeah, I think any team that plays in possession needs to be patient and move the ball and move the group in front of them until they find the right opportunity and the right overload or 2v1 on the corners or whatever it is to find that and spark that attack. So again, it's something that we've been working on a lot this year. So to have goals come in games, first goals, tie-breaking goals like that, and defenders playing great balls. I think Eddie Segura played an amazing pass with his left foot in that game. To start that attack, it's good to see it translate from the practice field to the game. So it's just another thing that we know we're moving in the right direction.
I think you played at Vancouver 12 times the last 2 seasons. LAFC was always the favorite in those games. LAFC still considers themselves that, but Vancouver, top of the West, winning. I think they lost 2 games in 20. How's it different here? And how's it? Because there was an excitement about this trip. Maybe it's a little different than past trips.
I mean, there's no doubt about it that they're flying right now, right? They have a team that's super confident, young guys that can run all over the pitch. They can turn over games, and they've played a ton of games this year like we have, and they haven't rotated a bunch. So these guys can turn over quickly, and I mean, it's a team that, when you're winning and you're winning in big competitions and moving on to the Champions League, it just breathes more confidence into the group. So I think they're firing on all cylinders right now. And I think it's a great test for us to play another team in the West that we think is a really good team and a top team and measure ourselves up against it.
Last one for me. Is that surprising to see that? I mean, when you see Vancouver and you see so many games that they usually trot out, with some few exceptions, it's kind of the same team. What does that say when you see about maybe what they're doing?
It's not surprising. Again, I think the past few seasons they've had a really talented group and they've kind of kept that core together. I think they've had a young group in the past couple seasons, and I think them growing now together and getting to the age where they're starting to take a little bit more advantage of their play and again, to win big games as a group, it kind of breeds confidence into these younger players who are now not so young anymore. So no, it's not surprising at all. They're a great team. They're young. They can run. And you don't want to change a team that's flying. So it makes sense. Yep.
For both of you, just how did the group take the news this week that you guys will face Club America and having a shot at the Club World Cup, and so that means for the team and for you guys individually as players?
No, that's amazing. We were hearing the rumors, but until it's not official, you cannot say anything. But it's just an amazing opportunity for us. Be in these great competitions is a dream come true for all of us. Being able to face that kind of things like Chelsea, Flamengo, can be a huge opportunity for the club, for the city, for all of us. So we are taking this very seriously for this game against America. We know it's gonna be tough. It's a great, as we could see in the preseason, even if it was not a real game. It was a preseason game, but we could see the talent that they have. But we will be ready to face them and to put all in the all the work to qualify and bring our fans this great opportunity to play that competition.
Yeah, it's a little unorthodox how it was announced and a lot of build up and not knowing if we were going to play this match or not, and a one-off match that's never been played before, right? So there was a lot of interesting build up, but I think that kind of adds to the excitement. And now that we have this opportunity, like Sergi said, we're so excited as a club. We know what it means to us as players, to the club, to our fans. So I guess all I can say is we'll be ready on the day to give everything.
Guys, we wanted a BMO, but Club America wants a neutral side. Just what's your take on that, and whatever happens?
I think let's give the fans the best game and the best opportunity to make this a really special event and venue. Of course, I wanted a BMO in front of our fans. I think it'd be amazing. I think it's an amazing venue. They played there before. And I think that preseason game is just a little bit of a taste of what it could be like. I think this game and the atmosphere is going to be amplified and kind of turned up to 100 for both sides and all the fans. But yeah, of course we wanted a BMO, right? I think it'd be amazing. Our fans are amazing. They'll have fans there for sure. So it's so why not? Let's do it.
We should qualify automatically, but
There's the that's the
we are, Leon was the. Okay.
En español, español no puedes decir.
No, no, no. Sí. No, la oportunidad es impresionante. La verdad que estamos súper ilusionados con esta oportunidad. Ya lo llevamos soñando mucho tiempo desde que vimos los primeros rumores de que León podría ser descalificado por eso que pasó y que podríamos nosotros entrar. Entonces es como es impresionante. Podría ser un sueño hecho realidad si logramos ganar este partido y logramos calificar. Jugar contra estos grandes equipos en estos escenarios también sería para el club espectacular, para nosotros como jugadores un crecimiento tremendo y la verdad que estamos muy ilusionados y bueno, pues esperemos poder dar esa alegría a la afición y estaremos preparados para ese día.
Está recién en pretemporada, pero ¿qué representa América como ese rival siendo uno de los grandes del fútbol mexicano?
Sí, no, tampoco es un partido en el que te puedes guiar mucho porque ellos estaban ahí entre medio de dos partidos de liga, nosotros el último partido de pretemporada, pero bueno, ya te sirve para ver un poco el nivel que tienen, el talento y también para ver qué les puedes ganar. Al final no cuenta, pero el resultado, pues bueno, fue positivo para nosotros, las sensaciones fueron buenas. eh, Vimos también la cantidad de aficionados que tienen aquí, entonces ya sabemos un poco lo que nos podemos esperar ese partido y va a ser muy interesante y va a ser pues un partido como lo que antes hablábamos de Champions League, de detalles, de centímetros, entonces tendremos que estar súper concentrados.
¿Les preocupa el arbitraje, en este caso jugar ante América? Sabemos que ha habido ciertos partidos que con controversia arbitral.
No, la verdad que no. Entendemos que, bueno, que todo eso va a estar controlado, que el árbitro. Pero bueno, siempre sabemos que en este tipo de partidos, aficiones tan grandes, masas que mueven tan grandes como América, pues siempre tiene su influencia, igual que las tiene el Barça, el Madrid. Eso está claro. Pero bueno, trataremos de no dejar dudas a nadie, intentar controlar lo máximo posible todo lo que nosotros podemos controlar y confiar en el arbitraje, confiar en todo. No creo que sea un tema que tengamos nosotros que preocuparnos porque es que no se puede básicamente controlar, así que confiamos en ellos.
Enfrentar a Fidalgo, un paisano tuyo, y que
Sí.
pasó por Real Madrid, hay una cierta rivalidad.
Sí, no, pero bueno, mucho respeto por él, la verdad. Un increíble jugador, lo que ha construido ahí en América, la verdad. Le he escuchado hablar más de una vez y me gusta mucho su actitud. Es un competidor, igual que lo somos nosotros, igual que lo soy yo, así que también con ganas ganarle y de, pues bueno, de recordarle a ver si el Barça también ha ganado la liga y se lo puede recordar.
All right, we'll go to questions online. Daniel, go ahead.
¿Qué tal, Sergi? Buenas tardes, saludándote. Volviendo al tema del partido contra Vancouver, tú que has enfrentado a Vancouver en varias ocasiones, ¿cómo ves este Vancouver comparado con el de la temporada pasada?
Pues bueno, a nivel de nombres lo veo bastante parecido, pero es verdad que a nivel de rendimiento está siendo espectacular lo que están haciendo este año. Están súper confiados en su idea, les están acompañando los resultados, efectivamente, y la verdad que bueno, es un equipo con mucha energía, corren mucho, presionan, todos van a una. Son equipos, estos son los equipos buenos, los que siguen, los que van todos juntos, es un bloque. La verdad que son muy buen equipo, tienen una idea muy clara y bueno, pues ahora está en un momento de confianza muy alto. Nosotros pues también nos encontramos bien, estamos en un buen momento ahora. Creo que nos estamos encontrando ya después de un inicio de temporada que ha tenido altos y bajos y bueno, estamos preparados para ir ahí a hacer un buen partido y a demostrar pues que nosotros también queremos estar arriba en la tabla y que bueno, tenemos que competir contra ellos para ello.
Y precisamente eso que mencionas, la oportunidad, ¿cómo la ve el grupo en sí para quizás verlo como un punto moviéndose hacia adelante, donde realmente el LAFC encuentre ese fútbol balanceado, ya que han tenido partidos buenos, malos, regulares? ¿Lo ven ustedes como una oportunidad de enfrentar al mejor equipo actual de la MLS para que ustedes definan su estilo de juego de aquí en adelante?
Sí, bueno, nosotros tenemos claro cuál es nuestro estilo de juego. Eh, y creo que es un estilo que se puede adaptar mucho a diferentes escenarios, eh, diferentes partidos y lo que nos propongan los rivales. Así que bueno, pues sí, estamos preparados y este partido evidentemente puede servir para ello, para reforzar nuestra idea, para saber que con nuestra idea también tenemos que ir a muerte y pues con esas intenciones vamos a Vancouver a intentar sacar los 3 puntos y también dar un golpe sobre la mesa.
Okay, last question, Josh Gross.
Hey, thank you guys for the time. Aaron, just if you mind, a quick update on your shoulder. My understanding was an AC joint. How are you feeling, and what's that mean for you?
Yeah, it's getting better every day. So we're just taking it day by day right now, and we'll see how far we can push tomorrow and on game day.
Okay, and for both of you, Sergi, you may have answered this in your last one, but how do you notice differences between the Vancouver team you obviously faced 12 times the last 2 years and what you've seen from them this year? How are you seeing the influence of the new coach on this team?
I think stylistically they're definitely a little bit different, right? I think they were playing in that back five for the past 2 years. I think now they're in that 4-4-3-3 a little bit, kind of shifting and building in a little bit of a hybrid 5-4. So I think tactically they're a little bit different, and I think the confidence within their group right now is definitely at an all-time high. So I think that's another big difference, right? They've always been a really good team. Every time we play them, they're a really tough team, but a good team with confidence is always going to be tougher. So it's going to be a really good game.
And one thing I asked you guys last year is, are you sick of Vancouver? And I actually asked Ryan Raposo that when he did his press conference. So was he sick of LAFC? So the fact that there's a new look from the opponent on Sunday, does that maybe change your perspective coming into this match? A different type of test?
What did Raposo say when you asked him?
He said, yeah, he was sick of you guys too.
Good, perfect answer from him.
Yeah.
No, it's I mean, we're excited for it. Again, we want to test ourselves against the best, and right now they're flying and they're top of the West. So it's another great game for us to see where we're at and benchmark ourselves against a team that's confident and playing at a really high level, which we think we are, able to go there and get a win. And we're a really good team and we're playing at a high level right now too. So it's going to be a really good game.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be
Thank you,
back
guys.
with Hugo in a little bit.
Recording stopped.
¡Qué calor! Improving. ¿Eh? No. Un poquito.
Going. All right. Welcome everyone. We're here with LAFC goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. We'll start with questions on site. Patrick, if you're ready, or Max.
Hugo, the Houston game. This is tricky for a goalkeeper, where shots don't come your way. What is your checklist to stay focused in the games like that?
I think there was no shot on target
No.
for that game. But, you know, when you're a goalkeeper or even a defender, you just want to play for the clean sheet, especially when a game like this one goes in that way. But I think we
Recording in
managed quite
progress.
well the game. And now it's about consistency. We need to keep the same level and have a run of good result. That's our target right now.
Seeing a team with just from your perspective in the back, team getting more possession in the last couple of games, and just a team that can adapt a lot. What have you seen from looking out? What the team does well when they have ball?
Yeah, there's still room to improve. You know, I believe we need to understand exactly how to go in transition, how to keep the ball in possession, how to manage the tempo of the game. But I can feel and we can feel some improvement. We also know that it doesn't really matter to be ready too early in the season, you know. But at the same time, we need to feel improvement. And we have the obligation to get results, you know, because we want to stay high in the table. But I think slowly we can feel and see improvement. But the only way to translate those improvements is by winning games, you know. So it's going to be a big challenge on Sunday. I think we're gonna face the best team right now in the league. A lot of quality, a lot of intensity, a lot of energy, and it will be nice, you know, to see where we are as a team.
Are you your reaction to Tottenham making a final? I know that is your club,
Yeah.
and we know how important it is to win a trophy. So, just your perspective.
No, I think the club deserves to be in this position. The fans also. I know that it's been a really hard season in Premier League, but at the same time, they managed to achieve and to reach a final of the Europa League, and now it's all about one game. You know, I think there is a lot of expectation for lifting a trophy at Spurs, and I hope it will be the one. You know, this is the best that I can wish to the players, to the coach, to the club, to the fans is to see them lifting this trophy.
So how did the group take the news this week about facing Club America for that possibility at the World Cup? What's the level of excitement having that shot at the
Well, there's been some rumors and speculation about that game, and finally that's the decision, the final decision. And no, I think we are so happy to be involved in this playoff. It's an amazing opportunity for the club, for the team, players, for the fans. You know, to have a chance to play the Club World Cup. But at the same time, we know it's going to be a tough opponent to beat. Even if I think they are ahead of us, you know, in terms of quality as a team, I know that we can match for one game, you know, their level, and I believe that we're gonna have a chance, you know, to make it happen. But we have a lot of respect for Club America. It's a huge club with a huge history, and it will be a very interesting game to play for us. Yeah.
what represent you already mentioned, but what's that view or like world view of what that team means, not just in Mexican League, but like in the football world?
Well, this club sounds big, everywhere in the world. Even when I was in Europe, I could hear about Club America. As I said, it's going to be very challenging and demanding to us, but we have to be sure that we are ready, to take this opportunity, because you never know when will be the next one. All the best club in the world are going to play this competition, and for LAFC, this opportunity, you don't want to miss it. So let's try to work in the best way, to prepare ourselves in the best way, and try to make it happen. That's how we are going to approach this game. Yeah.
Level, and as you mentioned, you never know when these opportunities will come again. Is that something like in your experience, in your leadership, that you share with the group, the younger guys, of what it represents?
Yes, and to be honest with you, when I signed for LAFC, I could not expect an opportunity like this one, to happen. So you have to enjoy. But again, after so many years in in this business, I know that when you have an opportunity, you have to grab it, take it. There is nothing for granted in football. So just live the moment and enjoy the moment, but at the same time, you don't want to have any regrets, so, but I think we know that, and we will do our best, to go to the next round.
Your whole experience as a player, work, what you transmit to your teammates?
I think calmness it's really important. Confidence, but at the same time, we will need the energy, intensity in our performance. That's the only way to face bigger club, bigger team. If you want to have a chance, you have to match and to play at your best in terms of intensity and energy. And then you have to believe. You have to believe in what you do. You have to believe in your teammate, believe in your club. And this is how we're gonna prepare this game, together. But then we know it's easy to talk, but the most important and the only truth is what's is going to happen on the field. We will have 90 minutes or even a bit more to get an advantage, to win this game. Yeah.
All right, let's go online. Josh Gross, go ahead.
Thank you, Hugo. Nice to see you. To think about this game that's coming up against America, but you have to you have matches in front of you, including Vancouver. They've obviously been excellent. Does going to Vancouver and getting results, is that part of the process of preparing yourself to play a team like America, knowing you can go against the best team in the league right now in the Champions League final, you can go and get a result, that belief starts to really set in?
Well, I believe that anything positive that we can get before that game will be helpful, So right now, we just want to confirm our good performance against Houston. We also know that we have a deficit of points in the league. So if you want to stay up in the table, you you have to perform, you have to get points, and we're gonna go there to challenge probably the best team of the moment, and but it's going to be difficult. But at the same time, this is what you want. You want to be involved in those games, challenge yourself, and I'm sure that we can get something from there if we play at our best.
4 unbeaten for you now inside the league. What's been working over these last 4 matches for the club?
I still believe that we haven't seen the best from us. And when you are a professional, you don't want to find excuses. You just go through a period with a lot of games, and and we were involved in 2 competitions, and we tried our best to go as far as we could. And but we lost a lot of energy. But there is no excuses, because when you look at Vancouver, they are involved in the final of the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and they are flying in the league. So I think that we need to work even harder, and for sure we need to find confidence in our performances and in our results. That's things that we've done the last 4 games, and we're gonna try to continue to carry on and to improve in all aspects of our games.
Yeah. And last for me, are you familiar that Patrice Evra wants to have a mixed martial arts fight? He was actually supposed to have one in Paris that was just postponed, but that's his intention. What do you make of this? Do you see him as a fighter?
I don't know. I didn't get invited, so
How to fight you,
I don't know. It's it's Pateva is he might find a new guy. I don't know, but he will have my support for sure. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Daniel, go ahead.
Gracias, Hugo, por tu tiempo. I guess you can speak in Spanish now and translate everything that you just said, right?
No, sorry. I'm not confident enough.
No, I'm just kidding. Hugo, this opportunity facing America for the World Cup club level, this could be your last opportunity, like play internationally in a club. Have you put thoughts about it, and like talking about like this huge opportunity for you to live in the, in the high level?
For me, yes, for sure. I don't know what will be next after this year, but for me, but when I signed for LAFC, it was not in my plan. I'm here, just to enjoy football, but also to share my experience and try to be helpful for all my young teammates, So, but at the same time, having this opportunity, it can be amazing. But I know that it's not done yet, because we're gonna face a big opponent, and we have no guarantee. The only way is to work hard and to prepare ourselves in the best way to make sure that we have a chance to go through and be involved in the World Cup, Club World Cup. So, but right now the focus is only on the playoff, and then we will see. Yeah, then we will see.
Last question for me will be, knowing that have this opportunity to play this important game at BMO Stadium with the support of the fans, is that advantage for LAFC? I know people keep saying like America, the roster is more complete, blah, 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 but you guys in home advantage, you think that will play in the favor of LAFC?
Listen, last time we played them in our stadium, I know it was only a friendly game, but there was more yellow jersey in the stand than black jerseys. So I don't know. What I know for sure that we're gonna have our fans 32-52 behind us, like always, and they're gonna push us, to perform, and I hope that we're gonna have a great night. For sure, it can be a part of the history of the club. But at the same time, I don't want to add more pressure on this game. Just take it like a big opportunity and enjoy the moment, and do whatever we can, to win this game.
All right, that'll do it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.
Thanks.